health going into the offseason. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense exactly.
He's loose. He's at the 40. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. On the run, it's Haynes. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry up. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They're going to run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Makes one man miss. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
This quarterback part of their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together.
Touchdown Vols! Hold it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it from the gun.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. They go to the ground, and they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown tie!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Selden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if they try to get another one. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Swings it out to the flat. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Complete downfield. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Volunteers! And that one will put him up here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense in.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sampson. He's not going to get in. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and the lead remains at 6. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback will audible. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Alabama pushing the tempo. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
On the option. Now the toss. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now on the option. The pitch. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he got loose. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From the gun. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He'll take it himself. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Trying to get to it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
The offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The back goes in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll start this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
and you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.